I've just spoken to someone a few days ago, and they said they bought an electric car with only very minor visible damage. It was written off even though there was nothing wrong with it. They bought it for $4,000. It was an MG electric car with a 65 kilowatt hour battery. $4,000, right? They're using everything in that EV to make their own electric sports car. And many people are doing this. Yeah, many people are actually getting these written off EVs, which there's nothing wrong with almost all of them. They're buying them really cheap and then using the batteries for energy storage or for making a Tesla van. I just met someone with a Tesla van. It's not actually a Tesla van, but it's got everything from a Tesla in it, including the software, literally the autopilot software. But now people are starting to cotton onto this, and the prices were ridiculously cheap. I actually bought a brand new EV for $8,000 that was simply couldn't be driven on the road, even though there was nothing wrong with it. It was brand new. People are starting to figure this out now, and there is now massive demand. And this is pushing up the prices a little bit. Guys, I'm with PowerShop for my EV charging electricity plan. You can get a $100 credit on your electricity bill. Plus, if you sign up with my referral link in the description below, you'll get an additional, that's $175 of credit to sign up to PowerShop. I use the EV Day Saver plan. And the reason is because for those 2 hours from 12 till 2 p.m. in the day, you get electricity completely free. So yeah, 2 hours a day, it's probably going to cover your electricity bills for your EV every day. Basically, you can charge your EV for free on this plan. I'll put a link in the description below. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. The Guardian has said that powerful lithium batteries in written-off EVs are now hot property at Salvage auctions. Demand for second-hand electric vehicle batteries is surging across the US, Europe, and Australia as buyers are repurposing them for everything from solar storage, off-grid energy, and even to make their own, basically their own resto mod EVs out of internal combustion cars. Written off vehicles, typically, people aren't really interested in them, to be honest. They're just sold for their parts, and those parts, if they're an internal combustion vehicle, aren't generally really worth all that much. The main buyers in the past were auto wreckers seeking parts or car enthusiasts hunting for restoration projects. But the truth is, I mean, the demand for them is not that high because the value that these guys can get out of them wasn't that high. But at salvage auctions across the UK, Australia, and the US, a new type of buyer is emerging, and they are interested in really one thing: the large, high-powered batteries inside electric cars. The demand for second-hand EV batteries is skyrocketing, says The Guardian, with buyers repurposing them for everything from solar storage units to off-grid energy systems that can replace diesel generators to actually manufacturing their own EVs out of, like I said, old internal combustion or even new internal combustion cars. Brendan Green, the general manager of automotive solutions at Pickles here in Australia, says the auction house is selling about 100 salvaged EVs every single month. 100 a month in a country like Australia where EV penetration has been less than 10% this year. But interest is surging. It's only very early days, but they are certainly in strong demand, says Green. We've got this new element of second life battery startups. That industry really didn't exist 18 months ago. People are hunting for the batteries. Salvage auction houses started regularly seeing salvage EVs in early 2024. Most of them were Teslas because most of the cars that were sold in Australia at that point in time were Teslas. They were the first mass market electric vehicle on Australian roads, and they're still the best selling EVs here in Australia. Battery hunters are now seeing alternatives such as BYDs, MGs, many different models of EVs on the roads now. This is in line with the growing number of different makes on the market and different types of battery chemistries. In the future, we're going to have sodium-ion batteries. We're going to have lithium iron phosphate. We're going to have solid-state batteries. We're going to have NCM batteries. There is going to be a lot of choices for people, right? When a car gets a little bit of damage, insurance company writes it off. There's nothing wrong with it. nothing wrong with the battery, at least anyway, then people will have all these choices of what do I want to use this for? What kind of chemistry do I need for my new project? And of course, these vehicles are not just write-offs as well. There are repairable write-offs too. The appeal for EV batteries is pretty clear, given they are about 5 times as powerful as a typical home energy battery. If you look at it like a Tesla battery is what, 13.5 kilowatt hours. The average battery, right, in an EV is closer to 70 kilowatt hours. So what's that, 5 Tesla Powerwalls? Andrew Chadwick, a lithium battery repair specialist, says even aging EV batteries have plenty of life in them for other purposes. And before I get to what he said, Rome's airport is powered by Nissan Leaf batteries. Not new ones either. They're used ones. I mean, the truth is lithium batteries last much longer than what people have been saying. And even when lithium batteries get problems, like you might find your EV gets a problem with the EV battery, the manufacturer might replace it. It's not very common, but it does happen. But they don't throw them out. They actually just fix them. The output requirements, said Andrew Chadwick, for a solar battery are a lot less than what you need for an electric vehicle. And this is a guy coming from Second Life battery sales. Even if they're no longer good for an electric vehicle, with a little finessing, they're perfect for a solar system. So what are the costs for these salvage EVs? What should you expect to pay for a vehicle? Well, here's the approximate price being paid at auctions. For a vehicle with less than 15,000 kilometers on the odometer, the approximate price is 9 to 13,000 Australian dollars, or 9 to 14,000 Australian dollars, because some of them are actually still really good. And of course, it depends on the model. Some of them might have a much bigger battery. So if the battery is, say, 100 kilowatt hours, then people are willing to pay more. Average age, 2.5 years, $9 to $14,000 with less than 15,000 kilometers on the odometer. But if the vehicle is an average age much older than that, say 12 years, potentially an much older Tesla or a Nissan Leaf with an average distance of 130,000 kilometers, then the price ranges from 2,500 to 6,000. That's Australian dollars, by the way. In the US, prices are similar. Just convert those figures to US dollars. So you're looking at probably about 5,000 to 8,000 US dollars. And that's for a newer one. And much older than that, you're looking at about a couple of $1,000s to up to $4,000 or $5,000, depending on the actual model of vehicle. In the US as well, remember there's a lot of battery shops that can repair batteries. So even battery shops that can refresh batteries, and there's also other options where you can buy a salvaged EV and you can swap out the battery pack and put in a different battery, not from the manufacturer, and it can often be much cheaper. An EV battery that is down to 70% capacity, right? Consider that. This will considerably reduce the range of the vehicle, making the car undesirable for a lot of people, right? But it still holds plenty of charge for energy storage. So you can even put a trailer load of second-hand EV batteries together, power an entire music festival, power the Rome airport, in fact, I believe there's also a Porsche. I believe Porsche's headquarters in Germany is powered by batteries as well. There's numerous locations around the world where they're just using old Second Life EV batteries to power factories and warehouses and all kinds of things. A music event here in Australia was postponed in June over council concerns its power usage would disrupt nearby businesses. The punk and indie alternative festival went ahead in early September, powered by repurposed EV batteries. And that was their way of saying to basically the government, no, we're not going to use all your power. It's fine. We're going to use repurposed EV batteries. We don't need all your power. Our trailers powered the whole event for the day, including speakers, food trucks, everything, and had plenty of power left over, says John Myler, co-founder of My New Energy. People really like them as an alternative to a diesel generator. If you've got sound equipment or food trucks, having a noisy, smelly diesel generator probably isn't the atmosphere you're looking for, whereas these batteries are silent, pollution-free, and hold huge amounts of power. After the event, the trailers were recharged using solar, ready for their next deployment. What a great business. This guy obviously has found EV batteries from old cars, put them all together, and made these big trailer batteries that you can take to an event and power the event. And then, he charges them with his own solar panels. It's such a great idea. At auctions, the demand for EV batteries is very clear. Financial year sales of Salvage EVs increased 200% over the past 12 months, with the wrecked vehicles now boasting much higher price tags than combustion engine cars. Isn't that interesting? I've been saying this for a long time now. Wrecked EVs worth far more than internal combustion engine vehicles that are wrecked. Buyers know that EVs contain some of the world's most advanced battery technology ready to be deployed. About 1 in 10 new car sales in Australia are battery powered, with the Tesla Model Y and the Model 3 and the BYD Seal and the Atto the most popular models in 2024, according to the EV Council. In 2025, or in fact in the last, I guess you could say month, you'd say the Zeekr 7X is right up there with the Model Y, and of course the BYD Sea Lion, Model 3, I believe Xpeng have sold 1,400 of the G6 as well. So there's quite a few different choices now. After a slow rollout in Australia marked by political headwinds, motoring experts believe EV sales will surge over the next 12 months as prices become more competitive and charging infrastructure is built out. The more chargers there are, the more confident people are that they can buy an EV and go on the road trips that they want to do. Currently, many batteries are shredded. The material is then separated into components ready to be rebuilt into new batteries, with the process often including multiple facilities in different countries. Now, the truth is that EV batteries, even after they've been used up in an EV, if that happens, because many of them will outlast the life of the car, but if they were, and then they were used for energy storage, well, after that, the batteries themselves are still worth thousands of dollars, because black mass, which is what is in a battery, is worth about 8,000 US dollars per ton when I last checked. And that's what black mass is. It's just a chopped up battery. And then they extract the lithium and any other valuable elements inside the battery. A repurposed battery can reduce the process though. And, it's better than recycling a battery to just reuse it for energy storage. With some secondhand buyers, they're saying they can get about 20 years of life from a repurposed battery from an EV. 20 years of energy storage. And here's the thing, repurposed EV batteries could be the solution to the world's energy needs. Rather than using power out of the grid and wasting all this solar during the middle of the day, we can just use all these old cars sitting around, crashed cars, old cars that people don't really want. We can repurpose them. We can use them for energy storage. And I think, in 20, 30, 40 years' time, we could have half the world powered by old EV batteries. This is a real possibility, and I think it could happen. What do you guys think? Let me know. Thanks for watching.